Okay, well, our next guest is bringing the funny to Brooklyn this weekend.
That's right. British-Nigerian comedian Gina Yashere is one of the stars and co-creators of CBS's Bob Hearts Abishola. She also has a few Netflix specials that are sure to make you laugh.
My mum came from Nigeria, West Africa. No, don't cheer that. She went from Nigeria to England. What the was she thinking? My mum had the pick of the globe. She could have gone anywhere in the world. Imagine my mum in Nigeria with all her maps spread out before her. Where shall I go? Where shall I go? You know what? I am fed up with the sunshine. I want to go somewhere with a lot of drizzle and subtle racism. That's what I want, subtle.
Not drizzle and subtle racism.
What an ad for
Gina
England.
is on her Woman King of Comedy tour, which stops in Gowanus this Saturday. Gina!
How you doing?
Gina.
That is weird, watching my stand-up with the laughter cut out. I was like, what's happening? People were finding me much funnier than that.
That was just trust. Marisol's crying. We were laughing.
Yeah, I needed that. Well, I'm picturing your mother with the whole
map
world
spread
in
out.
front of her. Let me go to the dreariest, most dismal place
Where everybody
Yeah,
is miserable.
My entire life, I was like, what were you thinking, mother? I could have been born in Miami.
Oh!
It's been my dream to come to a hot place.
Oh, my gosh.
Since I was 4 years old and realized that I could. And now I'm in Los Angeles. I made it.
You made it. We got sunshine there, that's for sure.
right.
Well, congratulations, first and foremost, on the tour. How does it feel to be coming back to the Big Apple?
Oh my gosh, I lived here for 6 years and I loved it. I had no intention of leaving. I ended up in Los Angeles because I got the TV show, obviously Bob Hearts Abishola, which I had to move back to help create and write. So to come back to New York is like coming back home for me.
Good for you.
Yeah,
So where did you live when you were here for 6 years?
I was in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, baby.
Okay,
Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy up in here. So what were some of the favorite
Yes.
things to do when you're in this city?
Fantastic food. You can't eat anywhere that nobody has the best food than in New York. So I love eating. I love doing all the great events during the summer, the Afro punks and all the free concerts in the parks, cycling, rollerblade, all the things. All the things that city life gives you.
Well, just so you know you're in New York in the summer. You just take a big whiff, and it's hot garbage. But it's the best hot garbage in the world.
You won't find any better hot
absolutely.
garbage.
And I'm looking forward to coming to face with dog-sized rats again. So all the good things.
Oh my God.
All right, well, let's talk funny business.
Yeah.
Let's take us back to the very beginning. We're always so fascinated by comics because we both wish that we could be you.
Could be funny, yeah.
And so I want to know what the point in your life where you were like, well, let me make a business out of making people laugh. And then the catalyst after that for you to leave England and go over to Hollywood and take it to that next level.
Yeah.
Well, I had no idea I could be a comedian. People told me I was funny my entire life. You know, as a kid, you're the class clown. I am the stereotype of the class clown. But, you know, I'm from an African family. In an African family, there's only 4 choices of career: doctor, lawyer, engineer, or disgrace to the family. I became an engineer, and that's what I was. I was an electrical and electronics engineer. Yeah, I worked for Otis. I was the first woman engineer the Otis Elevator Company UK had ever had in their 100-year history. Absolutely. Yeah, I used to build and repair elevators.
Oh, God.
So I did that for a few years.
What a pivot.
Yeah, I did that.
What a pivot.
Yeah, I did that. And then I left that job, and it was in between that I was looking for another engineering job. But I kind of started doing open mics and hanging out because people were like, try it. And it just went really well. People just started offering me money. I'll give you $50 to come and do my show. And I was like, oh, $50 for 5 minutes? That sounds very good.
That's a good
and I just carried on
there.
doing that. And it just kept snowballing.
Yeah.
And I just ended up never going back to engineering.
It found you.
Thank God for that.
The comedy found you. You mentioned stand-up. What are some of the things you love about stand-up and some of the things you loathe about stand-up?
I don't think there's anything I loathe about stand-up. Nothing. It's my favorite thing to do in the world. I've traveled the world in comedy. I've been to Singapore, to Thailand, to Brunei, to Australia, to India. I've been all over the globe bringing comedy. So the travel and meeting different people and different cultures from all over the world is definitely one of the best parts of doing stand-up, one of the biggest perks. And yeah, I do something for a living that I love, which I'm going to say 98% of the people in the world don't have that.
That's right.
Man,
yeah.
you are absolutely true. So you were one of the lucky few.
That's right.
Now, we mentioned you co-created and also star in Bob Hearts Abishola. So we have to ask you about the writer's strike and what your experience has been like and how you're doing with all of it.
Yeah, the camaraderie is fantastic. We are out on those picket lines every day, and it's we're keeping each other's like spirits up with music and dancing and stuff. But the underlying issue is very serious. This industry is changing in a way that is trying to push people out, and the labor shortage. There's going to be a labor shortage if this isn't dealt with immediately. They're just pushing us out and trying to keep all the money for the wealthiest top people, while the people that are providing the stuff that makes these guys so rich are not being paid. So yeah, this is the biggest battle that we have to win.
Well, we are with you.
Yep, we support you.
Thank
We
you.
are fighting there, right? We're with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been a pleasure.
Yes.
Go
Well,
on.
thank you, and I'll see you on Saturday.
I was
Saturday in the BK.
Saturday, 24th at the Bell House Brooklyn. It's almost sold out. There's only a few tickets left, so get to it, people.
Get to it, people.
As
you heard.
we say, run, don't walk. You
heard her.
Thank you, Gina.
Yes.
You're fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
We need comedy on the show every day.
Women King Comedy Tour this Saturday at the Bell House in Brooklyn.